Okay, this is the part I don't like about doing barbecue. Gotta wake up really early after we want to go late. Anyways, so this is what we have here. It's about a 17-pound brisket, and I also have about a 9-pound pork shoulder here. I'm gonna be making pulled pork and my second attempt at a brisket. Hopefully this one comes out better than the first. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. It's about time to start to cook. I'm out here in the backyard, and here's the chimney starter going. Get the charcoals nice and hot. I also have some wood down there. I used, I actually got it online. It's pretty cool. It's, I don't know where it's at. It's actually aged barrel from bourbon barrels. It's bourbon barrels that where they age the bourbon in, and it's oak. It's white oak. They take it out, they cure it, so it does get off of a little bit of the essence of bourbon, kind of a sweet smell. It's really good. I used it a couple cooks ago on another brisket, my first one that actually flavor was really good. So I'm using that again. Here's one of the cool things about the pit barrel. You know, once you put the meat in like this, you kind of just, it's almost like set it and forget it. You got the coals down there burning, you put the lid on, kind of starts to control the fire with the lid and these little rebarb in there. About 4 hours. What I'm going to do is take them out and wrap them. The temp's about 160. Some parts are temping out a little bit hotter. So I'm going to remove it. Okay, so we're looking for it to be kind of like almost like a meat jello, they call it. It's like really soft, supple. It's got some bounce to it. It's still, as you can see, it's got some bounce. It's still a little solid, so it's got to cook more for sure. It's probably got about another 4 hours or so. So what I'm gonna do is put it back in, pit barrel actually. I'm not gonna wrap it, I thought I was. I'm not gonna wrap it. I'm gonna cook it for probably another, 30, 40 minutes. Take a look at it. So it's pretty easy with this. All I gotta do is place these hooks back in. I'm using 2, so to make sure it stays in there pretty good, just like that. It's shrunk up, so I'm gonna stick it this way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off the pit barrel. I'm gonna wrap it in butcher paper. I'm gonna put a little liquid on it and spray it down a little bit. This is just apple juice and apple cider. So the whole thing, it feels like meat jello. They keep talking about that. How it's from all the collagen and all the fat rendering down. That's the reason why you have to cook brisket low and slow. If you were to just chop it up raw and try to fry it or grill it, it would be really tough, not tender. So you have to cook these things low and slow. Again, nice and jello-y. It's still a little firm. So what I'll do is I'll wrap it in this butcher's paper and let it cook for another probably 3 or 4 hours. Let me put this back on for a second. I wanted to add, it's always good to clean up as you go as well. So I found this beer the other day. I'm shameless. I have 1 follower, and my follower on Instagram is my wife. This beer is delicious. It's an Alpine Beer Company. They're out of San Diego. and it's only 5.5% alcohol. It means I can drink it while I barbecue, and it goes great with barbecue. It's a pale ale. This is called Truck Trail. Again, I'm in Laguna Beach here, so we're really close to San Diego. So I'm not ashamed to ask for a plug, or hey, if you want to send me a case or two, I'd be more than happy to showcase in my barbecue. Good stuff. Again, goes great with brisket. I had it last week with my brisket. This is my last one. Probably have to go to the store and get some more. So cheers to you guys there, and I'll see you in about 2-3 hours. Okay, so we let this rest 2 hours. Total cook time was just over 9 hours. As you can see, it's a beautiful color. It's like a deep mahogany red, super soft. It's so jello-y. Can't wait to cut into this. In a brisket, just in case you don't know, this is the point over here, and this is the flat. Actually, you could technically cut it up right here and separate the two, but what I'm gonna do is just kind of make some thinner, more leaner ends right here, and then this part here is kind of like the ribeye of the brisket. It's got this big thing of fat that runs through it that probably rendered down, and hopefully it's going to be nice and tender right here, and it's going to be really rendered fat right here. This should be really sweet, and the good part right here. Anyways, I'm going to cut into this thing and see how it is. The grain's running like this, so what I'm going to do is cut it like this, and when I get to here, I'm going to cut off the cap end, and I'm going to turn it 90 degrees and cut some more. This is kind of the first piece. This is called the chef's cut, I guess, for me. I love the ends there. But we're going to cut these and see how this turned out. It's just basic. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the really, hopefully, juicy part right here. And this is where they have that ribbon of fat running through it. Hopefully we get a nice smoke ring. Yep, and there we go. This is the juicy part, as you can see. Squeezing it there. Wow, looks beautiful. Here's that fat, it's almost all rendered down. It's gonna be really sweet right there. There's a little layer of fat up here, I can feel it, it's kind of sticky. That's also gonna be like fat candy. You can see the beautiful red smoke ring going around. This part's gonna be really good. Tom, I'm gonna get you a piece of this, and I'll bring you this part Monday. You'll get a nice piece of this. I know you like the fattier cuts. So this part I'm gonna cut a little bit thicker. It's almost gonna be like a ribeye. I'm gonna cut this a little bit thicker, and we're gonna eat that. This part right here, we're gonna put on sandwiches probably, and put some of the habanero, blueberry habanero sauce over here maybe. This right here, you don't need to put anything on it. It's just salt and pepper. This is gonna eat really well. The meat's gonna speak for itself over here. I'm gonna give this a quick taste test, pull some out. See how this tastes. It's falling apart. It's really good. It's really good. You can totally taste the smoke. Again, just salt and pepper. The meat speaks for itself. The bark is incredible. Anyways, cheers.